The waiter did not know that the man sitting quietly by the window was not just another customer. And the man did not know that before the night ended, his understanding of power, money, and respect was about to change forever. A quiet waiter in a downtown restaurant becomes a silent mirror for a man who believes wealth defines worth. Through small but powerful acts of dignity and patience, the waiter reveals a truth that money cannot buy. By the end of an ordinary dinner, the roles reverse, and a man who owns everything realizes what he was missing. The restaurant stood on a busy downtown corner, glowing warmly against the cold evening air. Inside, soft lights reflected off polished tables, and quiet music filled the room. People came here not only to eat, but to feel important. Ethan stood near the service station, adjusting his apron. He had worked as a waiter for 6 years, long enough to understand people. He could tell who wanted conversation and who wanted silence. He knew who tipped well and who never did. Most of all, he knew who saw waiters as humans and who did not. When the host guided a man to the table by the window, Ethan noticed him immediately. The man was not flashy. He wore a simple coat and carried himself with calm confidence. His eyes moved slowly across the room, as if he owned the space. Table 12. Most servers avoided that table. The customers there were often distant, lost in thought, or busy with private matters. Tips were uncertain, and appreciation was rare. Ethan picked up a menu and approached the table. "Good evening. Welcome." The man glanced up briefly. "Water. No ice." "Of course," Ethan replied. There was no eye contact and no thank you. Ethan did not take it personally. As the night continued, the restaurant grew busy. Laughter echoed softly. Plates moved from kitchen to table. Ethan worked steadily, returning to table 12 again and again. The man never complained. He never smiled either. When the food arrived, Ethan placed each plate carefully. "Is there anything else I can get you, sir?" "This is fine." At the service station, another waiter whispered to Ethan, "Why do you keep serving that table? He never tips." "Someone has to," Ethan replied calmly. "You do not have to." "I want to." Ethan believed kindness was not a trade. It was not something you offered only when you expected something in return. During the meal, the man accidentally dropped his fork. The sound echoed across the room. A few guests turned their heads. Before the man could react, Ethan picked it up and replaced it with a clean one. "No problem at all." The man looked at him carefully. "Thank you." It was the first time he had said those words that night. When the meal ended, the man asked for the check. Ethan placed it on the table and stepped away. No cash was left behind. No tip. Ethan felt no disappointment. As the man stood to leave, he paused and turned back. "You did not treat me differently," he said. Ethan looked at him. "I am sorry. You did not know who I was," the man continued, "and you did not try to impress me." "I treated you like a person," Ethan replied. The man nodded slowly. "That is rare." The next morning, Ethan arrived early. The manager stood near the entrance, unusually tense. The staff whispered among themselves. At 9 o'clock, the door opened. The man from table 12 entered. This time, the manager greeted him respectfully. "Good morning, sir." The man nodded. "I am here to finalize the purchase." Ethan felt his chest tighten. The man looked across the room and found Ethan. "Is the waiter from last night working today?" "Yes," the manager replied. "That is Ethan." "Good," the man said. "I want him to stay." Later that day, Ethan learned the truth. The man had not been just a customer. He was the new owner of the restaurant. And his first decision was not about money or design. It was about people. He kept Ethan on, not as a reward, but as a reminder that real power is quiet, and real kindness does not ask to be noticed.